Hi guys, so today I'm doing a haul for you. It is mostly indie stuff, but I do have a couple of little things I picked up from Ulta and some Zoya nail polishes that I picked up when they did a promotion in the month of January. I know I mentioned in my last haul that I purchased some stuff from Fyrinnae, and that came in after I had already done my haul last month, so I included it this month. And then also, halfway through last month when I got paid, I made a purchase from Geek Chic Cosmetics, who I've always wanted to try stuff from, but have never gotten around to it, so I finally ordered the things that made me want to purchase stuff from them. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys what I got. I'll start with the Fyrinnae stuff. So from Fyrinnae, I purchased 6 eyeshadows, and they actually sent me a sample, which I'm super excited about, because I love their eyeshadows. I'm excited to have a sample to play with. So the shades I got, to be honest, most of these were named because of the names. I got the shade Space Kitty. Ooh. And then, so it's a kind of bright orange with some golden shimmer. I'm gonna be interested to compare this to Flame in the Urban Decay Vice 4 palette. I picked up the shade Snowflake Waltz, which is a white with a duochrome. It's a different duochrome than Winter again, so I wanted to kind of just play with that because I love a duochrome inner corner highlight. I got the shade Velociraptor. This was one they discontinued and then brought back by special demand. This is a much more yellow, like acid green compared to Bitey Tyrannosaur, which I've already owned. You can see this is Velociraptor, this is Bitey Tyrannosaur. They are different colors, but I had to get it for the name Velociraptor. I have to have anything with dinosaurs in the name. I also got the shade Conjured Tempest. This is this interesting, like, dark, smoky purple kind of shade. I don't know how well it's coming across on camera, but this guy is super, super pretty. I got the shade Land of Sweets. This and Snowflake Waltz were both from their winter collection. This is made to be the exact reverse of Mephisto, which I already owned. Mephisto is a matte royal blue that happens to have a very strong red sheen, so it looks matte, except for then the light hits it and it's bright. It goes bright red, so it looks purple in here. Well, Land of Sweets is meant to be a matte burgundy red shade that catches the light, and it's bright blue. It's got a little less intense of a sheen than Mephisto, but I love that they're exact reverse of each other, and it made me happy. I kind of want to do a look with both, like, half and half lids of each one, so that way, no matter what direction I'm facing, it'll almost look like the color swap places. I don't know, I feel like that would look cool. And I also picked up one of their Arcane Magic shadows. Now these are interesting because they change color depending on their relation to an artificial light source. They don't work super well with my daylight bulbs, but they do work. And this is called Mermaid Masquerade. It goes green, it goes purple, it goes teal, it goes like every mermaid color possible. Kind of reminds me of my hair when my hair is freshly dyed. And I did use this one and Snowflake Waltz in a tutorial recently. And then the sample they sent me is of one of their Arcane Magic shadows in the shade The Alchemist. Now this thing, when I swatched it out, went every single color imaginable. It was insane. It was stunning, and I may need to buy a full size of this because the colors it changed to were so cool. And then, so that is all I got from Fyrinnae. And then I picked up several things from Geek Chic Cosmetics. So the first thing I got was one of their solid perfumes. This is from the Badasses of Fiction collection, and it is in the One-Winged Angel, so inspired by Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII. It smells like soap to me. Like, it doesn't smell anything like how I pictured it to, and that's fine. I don't know if I'll actually wear it. It smells weird. I can't quite put my finger on what it smells like. I got 2 of their lipsticks. The first one is in the more normal color, and this is in the shade The Last Cetra, which is also based on Final Fantasy VII. And it's this really pretty pink. It is a little shimmery, might be a little frosty, but it is really pretty shade, so I'll definitely play around with it a little bit, and it might be a nice, like, center of the lip shade. And then I had to get this one because this is called Time and Relative Dimension in Space. So this one is named after the TARDIS, and I had to. And that is what that one looks like, and it is TARDIS blue lipstick. One thing I've noticed is they don't roll down very well, but I don't know. So those are the lipsticks I got, and they're super pretty colors. And then I got 6 eyeshadows. I got 4 from the Assemble collection, which is based on the Avengers. I got 1 from the Doctor Who collection, which I don't remember. I think it's called the Tiny Whiny collection. And then I got 1 of their single player eyeshadows, which are ones that aren't in a collection. They're just individual colors. So I'm going to start off with the Assemble collection, and I'm going to start with the first one that makes me want to go out and buy more stuff from them immediately. So this is in the shade A Very Specific Skill Set. So when I ordered this, on the website it was a matte burgundy red kind of shade, super pretty. However, they do say on there it can take up to 10 business days processing time before they ship it out. That's fine, I don't mind, it's an indie company, and I appreciate that they're warning me. Well, I got an email from them one night saying my order was ready to ship out except for this color. The Very Specific Skill Set was not coming out properly according to their pre-established formula, and they were going to have to reformulate it. So the new formula would no longer be matte, it would be a completely different color pretty much, and so they gave me the option of I could either just try the new formula, I could get refunded for that shade, or I could pick a different shade and do that instead. So I decided I was gonna, I kind of had forgotten even what color it was to begin with, so whatever works. So I decided to try the new formula, but before they confirmed and sent it anyway, they sent me the new promotional pictures of the new swatches of the new shade to make sure it was a color I would enjoy before, so I could still have the option to switch and try something else if I hated the new color. And it was just a really awesome customer service experience, and I really wanted to make sure I shared that with you guys because it was really awesome. So, long-winded story aside, so the first one I'm going to show you is the new formula of A Very Specific Skill Set. These do have a sifter, which is not my favorite. I kind of prefer the way Fyrinnae does it with the loose, just loose in there, because I feel like I'm fighting the sifter. So this shade is a kind of dark burgundy reddish kind of thing, very dark, brownish almost, with a ton of shimmer in it, and it kind of looks reddish when it catches the light. So the next shade in the Assemble collection that I got is Code Green, and this is of course inspired by the Hulk. I love the packaging on these with the cute art on top. And this one is a kind of medium purple shade with green glitter in it. Kind of a light purple, maybe not quite a medium. It's purple with green glitter. So when it catches the light, the glitter catches the light, and it kind of gets this green cast, which is super cool. So that is Code Green. I also got No Strings on Me, which is inspired by Ultron. And this one is super cool. So No Strings on Me is a white with a very intense red sheen. I have no idea if it's going to come across on camera, but the red glow this has is super cool and looks really neat on. I am so excited to play around with this one on my eyes because I'm just like, white that glows red. Yes, I need that. I'm all about those duochromes for my inner corner highlight too, just like with the Snowflake Waltz and Winter Again from Fyrinnae. And then finally from the Assemble collection I got Burdened with Glorious Purpose, which is inspired by Loki. I had to. I actually kind of am surprised I didn't get the Iron Man shade. I don't remember what that one looked like. I must have been like, oh, I don't need it. And this is like a slightly teal leaning blue with silver sparkle in it. I mean, and by teal meaning leaning blue, I totally meant green. It has a touch of blue to it, but it's a medium greenish shade, kind of a grassy green with lots of silver sparkle, which I really enjoy. And then I have, so that's all of the ones I got from the Assemble collection. Ooh, totally forgot I still have those on my hands. And then I got, like I said, one from the Tiny Whiny collection, which is the Doctor Who collection, and I got Bigger on the inside. This color is what made me want to purchase from them in the first place, because it was just, for one, it's inspired by the TARDIS, number two, the colors were super pretty. So this is a teal blue, medium blue, teal, almost like a denim blue kind of thing, with tons of gold sparkle in it, so it kind of looks like when the top of the tart is glowing, and it's just super pretty. And I don't know if I can tilt it enough so you guys can see how pretty it looks in the little pot jar. But I am in love with this color. It's gonna be so much fun to play with that too. And then finally, the last shade I got is from, like I said, that one player thing. It was the color of the month from July of last year, and this is in the shade Black Moon Bunny. So this is inspired by Sailor Moon and Chibiusa's dark alter ego. And this is a black base with tons of pinky purpley glitter. Now this shade does look kind of similar to the new version of a very specific skill set, but much glitterier, like more glitter overall, whereas a very specific skill set is more shimmery. So that is all of the indie makeup I've purchased recently. I am really looking forward to purchasing more indie makeup now because I'm in love with everything I've gotten from both brands. So if you have an indie brand you love, let me know what they are because I will check them out when I have some spare fun money on hand, because I'm really enjoying this whole indie makeup thing. And then I picked up two things from Ulta recently. I know I mentioned in a video recently-ish that I was having major meltdown issues with powders in general, just they were not working for me. So I picked up two powders from Ulta to kind of, one to try out, one to retry. The one I'm retrying is the Essence All About Matte Powder. This is a, white translucent powder. It shows up white, but then it's translucent on the skin. This one was looking a little chalky when I was using it recently, but I did love this before, so I'm happy to have it again. And then the other one I got is the NYX HD Finishing Powder. And this is what I've used today, and I've been really liking it. It's like 10 times silkier than the Essence. It just disappears in the skin, and I feel like it makes my skin look smoother. So I've been really just happy to have some powders I can use that aren't, since they're translucent powders, I don't have to worry about them turning my foundation orange. And then I have 4 Zoyas, because Zoya did a buy 4 for the cost of $15 shipping. And considering Zoyas are like $10 a piece, $9–10 a piece normally, I got 4 for less than the cost of 2. So the shades I got are Margot, which is a gorgeous berry wine kind of shade. This was in my monthly favorites for January. I got the shade Caitlin, which is a cream finish, like dusty purple. I got the shade Odette, which my mom has and I've loved, and this is like, it's kind of like a lighter version of Margot. They're in the same color family, this one's just a little lighter. And then finally I got the Matte Velvet polish in the shade Ives. And this is a gorgeous royal blue. This is my color, this is what's going on my nails next, and I love matte polish actually a lot. So that is all the stuff I've picked up recently from indie brands and a couple of little things otherwise. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you've picked up recently from either indie brands or, just in general, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.